What if I told you that some of the most effective self-defense moves in existence are never taught in class, not shown in movies, and banned from most martial arts gyms? Not because they don't work, but because they work too well. The world teaches you to stay calm, be polite, avoid escalation, but reality doesn't work like that. Real attackers don't want to fight, they want a victim. And when fear takes over your body, strength, training, and confidence disappear instantly. That's why survival isn't about honor, it's about instinct. In a real threat, you don't need fancy moves. You need fast, brutal, biological shutdowns that stop aggression before it begins. These are the moves that exploit weak points in the human body, nerves, pressure targets, pain triggers, moves designed to end a fight in seconds, not minutes. Because in a street fight, there are no rounds, no referees, and no second chances. There is only action or regret. So today, you won't just learn self-defense. You'll learn survival psychology, quick, forbidden techniques that most people will never know until it's too late. Let's begin. 1. Throat strike. A fast hit to the throat instantly disrupts breathing and shocks the nervous system. When air stops, survival instinct takes over, not strength. A light strike causes choking, panic, and hesitation, which gives you the critical moment to escape before danger escalates. 2. Eye gouge. The goal isn't damage, it's disorientation. A sudden attack to the eyes temporarily blocks vision, creating confusion and fear. Even half a second of blindness changes the fight completely. It's not aggression, it's survival. 3. Ear clap. Clapping both ears creates sudden pressure inside the head, stunning the brain. It can cause ringing, dizziness, or temporary paralysis. This is one of the fastest ways to neutralize someone, without relying on strength or size. 4. Groin snap. The groin area contains nerves that connect directly to the spine. A sharp strike causes pain and temporary paralysis. Most people instantly bend forward, exposing their face and neck. That window is your escape opportunity. 5. Jaw twist. Grab the jaw and rotate. The whole body follows. The jaw is connected to neck muscles, so twisting it gives you full control of movement. It's a manipulation technique, not a brute force attack. That's why it works so well. 6. Neck lock. Twisting the head even slightly forces the neck to follow. This shocks balance and sends alert signals to the brain. A strong twist ends resistance quickly because the human body will always protect the neck first. 7. Knee break. A side kick to the knee collapses the joint structure instantly. It's not just painful, it disables mobility completely. Once the leg fails, the fight is over. No matter how strong someone is, they cannot fight without balance. 8. Solar plexus hit. A strike just below the chest shuts down the diaphragm. Breathing freezes and the body panics. Even skilled fighters lose control when the air stops flowing. 1 second without breath feels like drowning on land. 9. Hair grab. Hair is more than hair, it's leverage. Grabbing and pulling down exposes the attacker's vision, neck, and balance. The head controls the body, and once you control that, the fight belongs to you. 10. Bite defense. Biting activates primal survival reactions. It's not elegant, it's ancient. Soft areas like the shoulder or hand trigger instinctive withdrawal. Animals survive using this. Humans can too, when necessary. 11. Finger snap. Instead of fighting the entire arm, attack one finger. Bend backward, and the attacker instantly releases. A broken finger is more feared than a bruise or black eye because hands control everything. 12. Achilles stop. A stomp or kick to the heel tendon destroys mobility fast. This tendon carries the body's entire weight. Damage it, and the attacker cannot chase, run, or even stand properly. Without legs, power is gone. 13. Nose-up strike. An upward palm to the base of the nose overwhelms the senses. Vision blurs, balance falls, and panic rises instantly. It's shocking, fast, and perfect when there's no time to think, only act. 14. Rib hit. The floating ribs are exposed and fragile. A strike here causes pain through the spine and lungs, making movement slow and breathing painful. The attacker loses confidence instantly, giving you control. 15. Dead leg kick. The femoral nerve on the thigh controls leg stability. A solid kick shuts it down temporarily, creating a dead leg. They lose mobility, balance, and strength in seconds, even without visible injury. 16. Foot stomp. A heavy stomp cracks the foot's arch and collapses balance. It's extremely effective in crowded places, trains, streets, elevators. Quick, unseen, and designed to turn power into panic. 17. Elbow spike. Elbows generate massive power in short range. When grabbed or cornered, an elbow spike is your escape weapon. Bones don't bruise easily, and one solid strike creates fear that ends aggression quickly. 18. Neck pinch. Pinching or striking the area near the collarbone hits the vagus nerve, a critical switch in the nervous system. It causes dizziness, weakness, and sometimes fainting. It's not pain, it's bioelectric overload. 19. Shoulder pop. Pulling the arm while rotating the elbow creates sudden dislocation. A dislocated arm ends all aggression immediately. It's a mechanical shutdown, simple leverage that removes strength instantly. 20. Temple tap. A strike to the temple doesn't just hurt, it disrupts the inner ear and balance system. Even a light impact causes confusion. For a few seconds, the attacker is inside a spinning world and you're outside it. 21. Collarbone crush. The collarbone is thin and easy to break. A downward strike makes both arms weak instantly. Pain travels across the shoulders, disabling upper body power, making the fight one-sided. 22. Throat grab. Humans fear suffocation more than injury. Grabbing the throat triggers immediate panic. Survival mode switches on. The attacker will step back instinctively, giving you room to escape. 23. Nerve shot. A strike between the neck and shoulder hits the brachial plexus, a nerve cluster. It forces the arm to shut down temporarily and disorients the attacker. It's like pressing the reset button on their body. 24. Wrist twist. The wrist is the weakest joint in the body. Twisting toward the thumb creates instant pain and forces release. This technique is used by law enforcement worldwide because it works instantly. 25. Hip control. The hips control body movement. Once you control them, power dies. A push, grab, or shift of the hips disrupts balance and prevents any strong movement. The attacker becomes a puppet without strings. 26. Kidney shot. A strike to the kidney sends shock waves through the body. The brain immediately prioritizes organ protection over the fight. It's temporary shutdown, not pain-based, but survival-based. 27. Elbow lock. Hyperextending the elbow joint neutralizes the entire arm. No strength is needed, just angle. It's not about fighting the attacker, it's about shutting down their weapon. 28. Windpipe press. A thumb press to the soft area of the throat causes instant panic. Breathing becomes difficult, and the attacker steps back to protect themselves. It forces distance, creating your escape route. 29. Nail dig. Digging your nails into soft areas, like the inner arm or hand, triggers intense nerve pain. Not injury, shock. This breaks grabs instantly and makes attackers reconsider continuing. 30. Skull-base jab. A palm jab to the back of the head targets the brainstem, the balance and alertness center. Used only in extreme danger, because when this point is hit, the body stops moving completely. Now that you've seen these forbidden moves, let me ask you something real. Which one shocked you the most? And which one would you actually use if your life was in danger? Don't just watch and scroll. Comment your answer right now, because your comment might teach someone else, and that could be the reason they survive one day. And listen closely. I'm putting a challenge on the table. If we hit 500 subscribers in just one day, I'll release a part 2 with legal self-defense moves you can actually use without getting in trouble. Techniques that real experts use, but rarely share publicly. So if you learned something today, if your mindset changed even a little, don't leave. Subscribe, comment, and let's hit 500 together. This channel isn't about views, it's about survival. Your move now.